Glam Squad, it's Monique and I'm here to do a get ready with me this morning and to try a very new product. I'm very excited. It's going to be the JUVIAS Place Foundation, the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation, as well as I got the concealer, so I'll be trying both of these out. Super excited to do this. This is going to be my first kind of foundation wear test. I'm going to see what I think about it, how it works. It is harder because I'm getting ready for work, and so of course you don't want to look crazy throughout the day. It's not like, you know, some other YouTubers do these, but they don't necessarily go out to work, so maybe they're running errands or things like that. But I'm actually going to be at work, and so you know, I don't want to look insane. So I did do most of the priming steps that I normally do. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Essence that I used this morning, as well as the Milani. The top came off of this, but I have the Milani Prep Plus Brighten Rose Face Oil, which I like as well. I also used, let me show you all the primer. I'm sorry, it seems like a lot, but you know, when you have oily skin, you do a lot of things to prep that skin. So I have my, which I haven't talked about this yet, but I really want to, the Super Goop Play Everyday Sunscreen. Really like this. I think it's a really good sunscreen. And it doesn't leave a white cast or anything like that. So this is really good. I also used the No Problem primer. And I used this, and I just put this on my pores, where all my pores would be here, as well as I use my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. This one is very thick. I like this one because it's very good for oil control. I will say this though, I put all these different things on, and I put this on because then if you put this on straight, it kind of clumps up or gets clumpy if you're not careful. So this is one, and it kind of gives a little bit of a white cast or something like that, but it's okay. Anyways, let's go in for the review. I'm going to talk about what the claims of this foundation says, and we're going to see if it lives up to the hype. I've seen a lot of reviews, or the reviews that are out there, and I really do like it. I got it on the first day when it came out, and that was exciting because I didn't realize I got it on the first day. I just ordered it because I saw a tutorial and then figured out it was the first day that it was launched. So I got it pretty fast. I think it took, I want to say it took a week. Like, I think I ordered it Monday, got it Thursday. No, Thursday, it's 4 days. It was pretty good. This says, I Am Magic Radiant, Long-Lasting, Creamy, and Comfortable. This is our second skin creamy foundation, offers a smooth application with a soft, natural, and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day, suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin. So I saw this done, and it seemed like it was really, at least to me, it seemed like it was very full coverage. Everyone said it was light, but it was very, very full coverage. I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk Beauty Sponge. This is what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use I was going to use a brush, but when I looked at people applying this, it looks so thick. I just kind of want to use this first. If for some reason it doesn't seem like it's working, I'll take out a brush. I have my standby. This is the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill JH03 brush, which is a foundation brush, which I have in a two black handles as well. So I'll probably use this if for some reason the sponge doesn't work. Also, this, I will put down where this will be, where you can locate this. I got this off JuviasPlace.com, but you also can get this, I think, June 3rd at Ulta. And that's where they sell it. And I know it's in the drugstore. Probably all the shades, I'm assuming, are going to be online at Ulta. I'm not sure. There's 42 shades. They have a lot of different, they have it's called Fair Kingdom, Medium Kingdom, and Dark Kingdom, I think, are like the three separations of the foundations. And the darkest starts at, I believe, I want to say 100, because I have 320. Zaria is my shade. I probably should have looked up some more information on this because I watched enough videos that I'm trying to repeat what they said, and I may be completely wrong. Anyways, let's get into this. I need to go to work. I don't have as much time. Probably should have prepared a little bit better. I was just super excited to do like a first impression on this foundation. Oop, I got something dry up here. So I'm going to put this on, and we're just going to see. Again, any information that I feel is pertinent to this foundation or concealer, I will put down below. I'm going to put on the foundation, and then we will get to, I'll do my makeup, and then I'll come back on showing you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to start with a pea-size amount. It seems like a very small bottle. I think it's, oh, I forgot how many milliliters it is. It's 30 mil. Oh, 1 full ounce. Okay, I guess that's decent. That's what normal is. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to use this like pea-size amount. I'm going to see how far this goes. If you see my watch, it's 7:52. I better hurry up because I need to be out of here by like 8:30. So I'm just going to dot it around. I'm going to do 1/2 of my face. We're going to see. Okay, it's spreading out decently. This might look really red. I'm not sure. That's okay because I have, it's hard to see now, but I have red in my skin. Like my chest gets really red, especially as I get a little darker, it goes red. So I don't mind when foundations are red. Okay, so this one pump took about, covered my whole face. My nose has been very dry lately, especially like here, very dry. So I'll probably use some concealer for that. Okay, let's put the rest on. Now what I hope is that one pump will be enough. The coverage is amazing though, wow. You can see I did that one pump and that took care of it took care of my whole face. And this foundation, I'll be putting all the information down below in the description bar, but this foundation is about $22. No, was it 22? I think it was 22. I could be wrong. And then I used a discount code. People have discount codes out there. Also, the concealer is 14. So, no, I don't have enough to put down my chest, or my neck, I should say, which I usually like to do, but it's okay. Oh, the finish of this. So, if you can see, I'm sorry, sometimes on my phone, I'm doing it with a phone. I have a mirror behind it. You know, it's a little bootleg here around these parts, the glamour spectrum. So I don't know how it fully looks from what I can see on in my mirror and the mirror behind. It looks very good. Now what you see, I don't know. Maybe it's hideous for all I know. But I think it looks decent. Oh my goodness, this is a great, I mean, you saw that one pump though. Okay, and I'm not gonna add more. I mean, I know you could probably build this up, but because I have oily skin, I'm starting to realize that if I can go in with as less product as possible, that's my best bet. So I don't keep battling so much, and then by powdering it down, it helps a lot too. So that's how I like to do things. I'm starting to try to do a little bit less and not cake it on. No problem if you like to cake your face though, because I've always appreciated a good cake face. So we're gonna move on to the concealer. And this one says, the ingredients say, you don't need the ingredients. What you need is what the claims are. Oh, our Magic Creamy Radiant Concealer smoothens and cancels out dark circles, blemishes, and skin imperfections. Okay, so I got this in the number 12. Magic Concealer number 12. So we're gonna see how this goes. This one seemed to have somewhat mixed reviews for people liking it or not liking it from what I've seen. but we'll see. Okay. Oh, the tone is good. Feels good. It is a thinner consistency than, well, some of my favorites are Born This Way, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love the JUVIAS concealer. I love the Makeup Revolution concealer. This one is a little thinner than that, but the bottle is huge. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Now I know for some, like I remember Cindy gave a little thing about, or talked about what did she say? Oh, not doing concealer. And I think if you're, maybe if you have dry under eyes, you know, a lot of people have different things. Some people don't even do foundation. Some people don't do whatever, you know, concealer. I personally like all of it. I enjoy a lot of it. I feel like I like to have smooth under eyes, and sometimes I have the dark circles. So I appreciate all the steps. I try to do them in some moderation. But, you know, excuse me, but I guess I'm trying to say is teach his own. So if you like a step, do it. If you don't like the step, or you think it makes you look worse, don't do it. I recently saw somebody who I thought was very interesting. I'm just patting it out with my sponge. I thought it was very interesting because the girl had said, I think her name was Zane or something like that. But what she said, which I appreciate, she doesn't wear foundation. She only wore, I think, concealer and stuff like that. Because she said because of her, I think she had dry skin, it only made her, oh no, she had freckles. That's what it is. She had a lot of freckles. And she says foundation made her look worse. So she didn't wear it. And I thought that was very interesting. I thought, you know, it's true. You don't do everything just because you see everyone else doing it. Especially YouTube, you get an idea of how you think makeup should be done. And the reality is not everything looks good on everybody. So try the step. If it doesn't look good on you, or you feel like you can't make it work, eliminate it. You know, don't force the, what was it, YouTube or Instagram makeup tutorial lifestyle on yourself if it doesn't look good. It's not worth it. It's not worth looking, because the reality is, like I said earlier, you're the one going out in the world looking like that, you know? This is not just for pictures. Oh, I got it on my hair. It's okay. You know, we're not doing it just for pictures and stuff like that. You know, some people put this makeup on and they're literally just taking pictures with it. You know, when you're going out in the real world in life, you want it to look good. You can't understand me. You want it to look good and not just be picture good. Okay, now if you can see it, like I feel like it smoothed everything out. I feel like it blended into the foundation pretty well, actually. I usually wanted this to do for like highlighting purposes, but I really like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put on, I had a setting powder that I wanted to put on, but I think I'm changing my mind because I think it's gonna be a little too much. So what I'm going to put on is I actually really love this, is the Too Faced Peach Perfect, excuse me, setting powder. This is translucent peach. It's a mattifying loose setting powder infused with peach and sweet fig milk. It really smells good too. So I'm going to put that on, set my face with this. So what I'm going to do is take this is a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to dip it into the powder. Now, I'll mention later, I did skip a step. Normally, before I put on any foundation, I powder down my face with the RCMA powder, which I'll show later. Anyways, I usually set my face with that, then put on foundation. I know that's a weird step. It's a step I learned, especially for oily skin. It works beautifully because then your oils don't come through quickly, and you're able to, your makeup lasts a lot longer doing it that way. But I decided not to do it for this one just because I want to see how it does it on its own, because some people don't want to do those extra steps, you know. I do because I'm out and about all day long, and so I want to make sure that my stuff is set. Okay. And I realized, oh, I didn't do my eyebrows. So I need to get myself head wraps so I can do this stuff without hair on my face. Get myself a nice pretty head wrap, a nice robe. I'm telling you, I got plans for this channel. Got plans to do on it. Okay, so I've set my face with that. I'm going to set my face with the perimeter of my face, I'm going to set with the powder. See? Now, some people I know, they don't set their whole face. They'll do brush, they'll do all kinds of different things, but I'm going to do it how I would do it if I'm getting ready for work. Or I am getting ready for work. I'm talking if I'm going ready for work. So I'm not going to be doing things that, you know, some people do this for the sake of the video, like they show different ways, like, oh, I'm not going to do one side with powder, and I appreciate all that they do when people do this. All I'm saying is I'm not doing that because I want it to be realistic to how I wear my makeup. I want to see how this really works for me. Now I'm testing it out so you can see how it looks, but the reality is I want it to look how I would wear it. So, okay, it is settling a little bit into my smile line, just a little bit. I got a mustache I forgot to take off. Oh well, it is what it is. It's life. Welcome to YouTube. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to, probably the rest of these steps, I'm going to do off camera and do my makeup and all that stuff. And then, or my eyes and my eyebrows. And I will show you this though. I'm going to bronze, but I want to show you what I'm using. The Morphe Glam Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in Phenom. They have it in 3 shades. I love this bronzer. And I'm going to say this. This stuff to me is considered drugstore because I know that people wanted to see a drugstore video. And so I will be doing that soon. To me, this is considered drugstore because in Ulta, these are where these products are. They're in the drugstore part of Ulta. So for me, these are drugstore, but this might be high-end drugstore for many. Though even in even if you go to Target or anywhere else, I'll tell you right now, those prices are getting expensive. When L'Oreal Infallible, that foundation, I think that's like $14.99. I've seen some for $16.99. So nowadays, I'm like, I don't feel uncomfortable saying these things are drugstore because people are spending a lot of money even at the drugstore. So I'm just so anyways, I'm bronzing the perimeters of my face. I love this step. I'm gonna put on, and everything's going on beautifully on top of the foundation and the concealer. I'm going to do my nose. Like a hearth line, but blend it out. Okay, so I will be back and I will show you the finished product and then we'll start the timing of the wear test. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm done for the day. Almost said done for the day. I'm done right now. It is 8:24. I finished. So I'm about to get ready to go. I will check in periodically, maybe a few hours later to see how the foundation's holding up. And I will check in this evening. I probably only come back 2 times, is my thought. So I'll do, and I'm thinking, well, we'll see how it looks because I'm still doing it on my phone. So we'll see what angle it's gonna look like, but I'll throw it in there in the video. But again, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. I hope this wasn't too long. I'm going to cut out probably a lot of me applying the makeup. You guys have seen me do that before. But I wanted to say though, I did use, I think I showed it. I used the Zulu by Juvia's Place, their palette, which I really like. This is how I got this eye look. And this is the way it looks. It's very cute, very pretty. Anyways, I will be back later. Bye. Okay guys, so I'm checking in. I want to show you what my makeup is looking like so far in this natural lighting. I'm using the front camera, which is not the best, but it's okay. The only thing I'm going to do, I mean, it is seeping into my smile lines. Well, this one mainly. Seeping in the smile lines, but that's really more so as I didn't do the like powdering under it. So that's probably why it's doing that. I'm going to take a clean brush. There's nothing on this brush. Maybe leftover powder, but I doubt it. And I'm just gonna do my nose because that's where I wear my glasses. So that's the only thing that I powder down really. So, but overall, I mean, I can see the oil's trying to break through a little. That might be my highlight, though. Oh, I think it's my highlight. But anyways, the oil has really been at bay. I think it's actually looking relatively decent. If you can see here, I mean, it's just a little bit dewy, but not bad by any means. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I'm really impressed by this, and my eyes look still very pretty bright, vibrant. Anyways, okay. Oh, also, it's been 4 hours. It's 12:18, so it's been about 4 hours now. Bye. Hi, Glam Squad. It's Monique. I'm back for my final check-in of the night. I just wanted to pop on here and talk about how the foundation wore. As you can see, I think I know the lighting's a little bit funky because it's at night, but it wore pretty well. From what I can see, it rubbed off just a little bit right here, and that's because of glasses, wearing glasses, and of course my eyes look, you know, the same as when I left. And that's using concealer, not using a primer, but using concealer, and my eyes look just as vibrant as when I left today. I'm trying to look, does it feel like it kind of, obviously I'm oily and the oil is like breaking through, so I'm a little bit shiny, and all it would take is just some powdering down, and that would calm that right down. I didn't powder today. The only thing that I used was my brush, my powder brush from e.l.f. This is a really good brush, and I use this, and I just pat it in, especially on my nose area. I'll pat it in because I wear glasses, so I'll just pat it down. So me just patting it down really kept the oils at bay, and I really didn't have to, you know, do much. So overall, I feel like this JUVIAS foundation is amazing. I love it. The concealer, now, you know, I guess I talked a lot about the foundation. I didn't talk a lot about the concealer. That I'm gonna have to continue trying. You know, these were first impressions, so I'm gonna have to keep trying that. I didn't, you know, today I didn't really bake anything. I just set the powder. Maybe if I bake with this will be a little bit less crease proof because, you know, it's creasing under the eyes and stuff. So, you know, I think that would help it. Also, possibly, what else? I'm thinking, well, besides powdering it down and doing more of that, I think I want to use the foundation and everything else on top of how I normally do it, which is where I put the translucent powder on top of my primers. Then I put on the foundation, and we'll see how that works. I'm going to try to do that technique tomorrow. In fact, I use the original RCMA makeup powder. Comes in this, looks like a little salt shaker. Anyways, I just sprinkle that on a little thing, and a little tray, and then I just put a little bit in that, powder the whole face down. Then I apply the foundation, either with the brush or the sponge. But either way, we'll see how it works. But as a first impression, I really think this is an amazing, amazing foundation. If I were to rate this, it would easily be a 9 out of a 10. And the only reason I would give it not a 10 is because it does, you know, there was some separation, some movement from glasses and things of that nature. And to me, the only way it could be a 10 if it was perfect, if nothing ever moved. Which is not really realistic. It's not really realistic when you think about oily skin and oils and slipping and all that stuff. You know, your oils will break through. But this is, oh, did I say the time? Oh my goodness, I didn't even say the time. It's 8:15. So our last check-in was around 12:18, and it's 8:15. So what is that? 8. So about 8 hours of wear. If I did counted that wrong, ugh, goodness, my math skills, something to be desired. Anyways, it's about 8 hours. So, and I started at 8:24. So yeah, almost a 12-hour day. So this is pretty good. If you can see, it's pretty good for a 12-hour day. I feel like nothing looks horrible. Again, with this lighting, it may be hard to tell, but overall, this is pretty good. Again, this is a very good foundation. I'm excited to use it. You saw the little drop that I used that covered my whole entire face. So I really think this is an A+ product, and I'm looking forward to using this much more. And again, I'll come back later to review the two products, because, you know, things can change. You know, first impressions are exactly what they are. They're first impressions. I will say, because I had the long wear test, I do have a good idea of how this will hold up. But if anything changes or my skin changes or something changes where it doesn't work anymore, again, I'll come back and review it and let you know. But anyways, Glam Squad, I truly appreciate you guys sticking around. Please like, comment, subscribe, and also those who comment, you're going to enter, I forgot, you're going to enter the giveaway. And I'm going to put a picture of it. Actually, I don't have it in front of me. I'm going to put a picture of the giveaway prize. It's going to be this cover. I'm putting my hands up like it's there. It's not. Anyways, I'm going to put a picture up, and it's going to be the Cover FX palette. It has a highlighter, bronzer, setting powder, all that stuff. So anyways, that's what's going to be the giveaway prize. Again, please comment down below. And please share this video with anyone and everyone. We appreciate all the support that you've given Glamorous Spectrum. Again, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.